lot of questions going into this match right here, the Lucha Brothers versus a masked tag team. So wondering, with the AAA titles on the line, under what I heard last minute under AEW rules, because they were talking about if you don't have a mask on, you can get or take the mask off, you can get disqualified.
Yeah.
Um, all the shenanigans aside, the fact that we got Lucha Brothers versus FTR in this match, aka Las Super Ranas,
How great
was
was that?
incredible. And in a mid of the show unadvertised match, we get two of the top teams in all of wrestling
In the
in
world.
terms of tag
In the
team.
world, yes.
And
Agreed.
so it was kind of that was my only knock of this match, other than it being amazing, is the fact that it should have been advertised. It should have been a main event, just because the caliber of teams. Like, yes, and then I was a little shocked after they won how quickly they just ended. Like, winning a title from
It's a
someone,
big deal.
even if it's not an AEW title, even if it's a AAA or the New Japan Pro Wrestling title. Like, it should be celebrated. It should be embraced. But it was literally seconds after they grabbed those titles, they went to a commercial or a different segment. And I was a little bummed. I'm like, that's a big deal, because winning those titles was a big deal, and defending those titles is a big deal. And I know we saw that backstage segment, so I just was hoping for a little bit more after the surprise and after the surprise winning, that they were going to do a little bit more post show on this, and it seemed a little abrupt to me.
Well, I think that the follow-up post, that follow-up segment was needed. But I agree with you. I mean, it's a big deal. The positive thing is I do have a feeling that, anytime you have MJF associated with a feud or an angle, there's going to be plenty of mic time. There's going to be plenty of gloating. And I have a feeling FTR is going to do plenty of that. The greatest tag team of all time.
GTTOAT.
That's right, baby. Get used to that acronym, my friend, because they're not going anywhere. They just continue to add accolade after accolade after accolade, championship after championship after championship to their resume. Really fantastic stuff. And it was it was nice to see them bring in some of their humor too. I mean, these guys are throwback old school wrestlers, and anybody who loves the business like this, you got to remember the heels sometimes got to have to be the butt of the joke once in a while, but
Sure.
having them get the W here, pull a fast one, sneak this one out over Lucha Brothers. I hope that this only leads to more matchups between these two in the future. I've been calling it for a long time here, SPD. The tag division has taken a step back, allowing the women's division to take a little bit more of the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying FTR needs to be at the front of this revitalization, the resurgence, that renaissance that can happen with the tag division. And it's great to see them quickly thrust into that spot now with AAA tag team titles. Now they can go toe to toe with the Lucha Brothers, taking one of their belts and saying they're the true best tag team in professional wrestling. Really good stuff, man. Really think
this match was incredible. I mean, there was anytime. I mean, it's a broken record, but anytime you have the Lucha Brothers in any match, you're getting a lot of OMG moments. You're getting like, what the heck is going on? Is this real? How are they thinking of this? How is this so fluid and so make it look so easily? And they are nonstop. It's a shame whenever you get a picture-in-picture, because you want to like bring out the magnifying glass and watch so close, because there's always action. There's never the slow grind. There's never that. It's just like 100 miles an hour the whole time, and it's great. And anytime you get a hot tag from Penta or from Ray Phoenix, man, the crowd's going berserk. So
I would have loved to watch this one with you in person, because it's your favorite tag team going against my favorite tag team.
That's right.
My elbows would have been digging into your rib cage a few times after my boys FTR pulled out the victory and took the titles off of Lucha Bros. Great match. And again, foundation for future great matchups, because such different styles in the ring. I know you love that fluid, fast-paced offense of the Lucha Brothers, but and you've been coming around to my guys.
I love FTR.
Very fluid offense, and very smart offense. I like it. I think that they're going to bring out, if they allow these two to go and have a little bit more meat on the bone of this feud, I think we're going to see a little bit of the best of Penta come out of this feud, because I think Ray Phoenix has obviously been a star in his own right. But But Penta's style works really well off of hard hitters like Dax and Cash. And I think that he is the kind of the muscle of this group, could bring it. And you know that like the chops and the strikes,
Oof.
that'll be a lot of fun to see them go toe to toe going forward. I like it.